Hello world, your eyes are not playing a trick on you. I am back. I know it's been like 18 years. I know I've been gone a while. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life I had to take care of. Personal, school-wise, blah, blah, blah. This got put on hold because guess what? YouTube doesn't pay the bills. But here we are, we're back. I've been doing a little bit of work off stream. I took like, honestly, like a month. I haven't really touched this thing in a month. I think last thing we were doing prior to my little adventure away from you all was working on the bosses. That's still on pause. I think I was working on the Patriot last time. But today we're going to be doing actually some mapping. We're actually be working on the boss fight arena. And also, let me know, every time I go like a long duration without streaming, the audio gets a little funky. So if anything doesn't sound like, or if it sounds too loud, not loud enough, funky, please let me know. Who we got in the chat? Chris, XX Fairfang, what's up? I have a pulse, damn right you do. Josh, what's up, bro? Good to see you. How have you been? Alright, let's get into this. So we're going to do like a quick run through of the entire map because it's been so damn long. And I'll be honest, I don't remember half of what I've done in this thing. Let's go ahead and crank this up to full screen. Resume, that's right, that's right. So this is going to be like the starting area for the full map, right here. Ooh, that was a lag and a half. Right? So you spawn in, I think I'm playing right now as Booker, so we have all the four main playable characters. Booker, Elizabeth, the DeWitt twins, not the DeWitt twins, the fucking Lutez twins. And then, it's going to be like the starting area right here. Ooh, it's fucking laggy. D, what's up? Let me go ahead and change some settings real quick. Turn some stuff down. Texture quality extra. Let me just turn this down just a little bit. Just because I don't want this thing to be really laggy. Still spinning on career stuff? I feel you, dude. I got one more month till I'm done with my degree, and then it's back to reality. One more month, one more semester. Words are hard, chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure I still have all my things on right here. Let's do a quick little run through. And this little, like, this version of the map, as we're playing it right now, is available for you guys if you do want to support the map development and play it a little early. It is on Patreon right now. But once the full project is done, as all my maps will be, the entire thing will be released for free on the Steam Workshop, the complete version, everything. You may be a bit quiet. All right, let me turn this up a little bit. Is that a little better? Hopefully that's a little better. All right, let's make our way up. So you climb your way, and this entire map is built one-to-one from the actual game itself. Make our way upsy daisies, turn the power switch on. There's a little like solution puzzle right here, and you're gonna see what that's for here in a second. Make our way up. And we have this little like sequence, so you engage with that, you boom, you hit them in all the right orders, etc. And then it'll launch you up into the city. We're not gonna do that today, because it does take a little bit of time, and the animation, I'm kind of sick of seeing it. But what we are gonna do is, thanks to Ash, who's not here at the moment, big supporter of our channel, he said, hey, can you just put a skip button in here somewhere, so like, as we're playtesting the map, we don't have to go through this thing over and over and over. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's a good idea. So there's like this little skip button in the back here. This will also be in the full one as well, if you're like, man, I don't want to go through all this again. So we're gonna go ahead and hit skip. And we make our way into the Welcome Church, which is actually one of the survival maps that's on the Steam Workshop right now for everyone to play. So if you're like player one, you get like the front view right here. You get to see all the like animations of the gears moving, the effects, you get to read all that. Any players behind you, they'll be in the pod with you, they just can't move. So we're gonna get lower down into the playable space. And then boom, you get your gun back, you get your HUD back, which will be gone in like when you do the full sequence. And then the zombies start spawning in. Got these custom perks right here. And I wonder if I have God mode still on. No, I don't. Alright, so we need to remedy that. Go ahead and bust on through. Turn God mode on because I'm a big fat cheater. And we are in the Welcome Church. This little side area is not accessible at the moment, but this is going to be for the main Easter egg. Going to be a way for you to get through this barrier. And then you can see we have like something here, point of interest item right here. This half of it is accessible right here in the church. And the Olympia wall buy, which is, yeah, I hate that gun. Anyways, move on down, move on down. Through here, which if you guys have seen the streams before, you guys have played the map, you guys have already been in this. Accept your baptism. Get drowned by the priest as you do in the game. And then boom, here we are outside. Make our way up. And then this is like one of my favorite things right here. Is that as soon as you open the door, you're going to see the entire city. Boom. Whole town square. Giant tram car moving around. Which circles the map the entire time. We'll keep making our way up through the main part of the town. The giant Comstock statue. It's all zombified. You got like rail cars smashed on the ground. Uses barriers. Interactable vendor machines right here. The Wall of Heroes, so anybody who supports the stream does $10 or more, they get their name in the map right there, and then it starts tallying up every $10 donation afterwards. Let's go ahead and push on through. Boom, right here. I love this gun. Little music Easter egg right there as well. Buy some jug, why not? Custom death machine. And then these right here are little interactable vendors. This is going to be the main armory, where you'll be able to purchase and interact with this and buy ammo, any AAT you want, etc. based on point system. Then we'll head over here to this one. We got this interactable vendor right here. He's actually how you'll purchase additional perk slots. So you'll start off with the base 4, and then you'll be able to purchase more as you go. This uses a unique coin system as well. Which are, you collect coins from killing zombies. I don't know if any are going to drop. Of course they're not. Let's keep pushing on through. It's probably one of the biggest maps I've done. Have you tried giving the perks a little screen effect like how the Vigors work in game? No, I have not tried that, but I think that would be really cool if I did. Let's go ahead and grab this skyhook. Actually utilize this. This is a specialist weapon. You'll have this at any time you want, and there'll be like a mini side quest to upgrade it. Let's go ahead and use it. There's no audio on this right now, but there will be. I can't get the looping sound to work for some reason. And that'll be like the main point of navigation throughout these like vast distances. Let's go ahead and grab this. We got a shield part, full working inventory as well. I just haven't like added anything to it just yet. Main Easter eggs, side Easter eggs, my favorite perk. You'll see there'll be like multiple of the same vendors around. There's 3 in total. I think there's only 1 more we haven't seen. We did the Minuteman. Oh, that's the perk one right here. So yeah, so we saw, I get confused with the codes are the same. This is actually like the Wonder Fizz right here. You can interact with him and purchase perks unless you already have it or you're too broke and don't have enough points. So you can purchase them through here. Let's keep making our way up through. Boom, the giant siphon. You can see I have a lot of the actual assets from the game. But everything you see here has been built from the ground up. Make our way through. Up into one of my favorite areas in this whole map is actually this fair, this little like carnival we have up here. So you come through and enter. Boom, into the Columbia raffle. And then there's going to be like little games you can play to get coins so you can use on the vendors. That way you're not 100% relying on killing zombies to get them. Little monkey bomb wall buy right here as well. Vendors in the corner, etc. This will also be where you face probably like the second boss. I'll probably have like the Patriot set up earlier, and then this will be like, as soon as you walk, maybe like right here, I'll set up a trigger, and then the handyman's gonna spawn in right there and start whooping your ass. Wavy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Let's go ahead and interact with this. That's gonna take us to the next area, but I think there's one more we skipped. Zach H. David, what's up? Let's go ahead and use this. This little skyhook, this one specifically will take you to the little side area, which you guys saw earlier, and you'll be like, oh, I know where I am now. I know there's some traversal areas I gotta work out and get fixed with the like the spawners, because I think like the dogs spawn right here, but if you're over there, they can't like get to you, so I gotta fix that. We got a wall by right here. Double tap. This will take you back. These little markers right here will show you areas that you can actually use the skyhook. And then this loops you back over to this side, where you can traverse either back to where you came from in the beginning over there, or make your way back up through. Let's go ahead and just fly over, speed up some time. Back to the raffle. Certain wall buys are just sitting like right here as well. They'll have like a yellow light on them. I'm trying to kind of keep it unique as well. Now the skyhook, there'll be multiple skyhooks around, so if you go down or whatever, or for some reason you lose the specialist weapon, I'll have like a skyhook system near where you can traverse, so you'll always have the ability to access it. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a price tag on these right here. I'm pretty sure you, excuse me, you can just grab them for free. Let's go ahead and move up to the next area. One of the last for Columbia specifically. Here we are right here. We're going to head into the Lutece lab, which is up inside of here. Now, I did break something, or I have, like, some, like, wait till notify. Because for some reason this shit isn't working right now, this little teleport. So we're gonna, like, play pretend. So it's like, oh, you can want to go to the 2 other locations, go to Rapture, go to, Paris. You'll interact with this during some Easter egg step. Got another little, armory system bit up here. So we're gonna go, boom, we're gonna go to Rapture. We select that one. It'll teleport us there. Play pretend for a second. As we head over to Rapture. Oh, we teleported. Wow, here we are. Okay, so you spawn in here, and then this was a survival map as well. It was the first one I ever released as like a little experiment. And people really liked it, which is good. It was too small in my opinion. But I think people really like the nostalgia of playing BioShock. Because this whole area is purely just for, we'll get to that in a second, and the Pack-a-Punch. And I am interested to see, so I did do the bathysphere. Maybe we'll come back to that in a second, because there is one more area to show off. So let's head back to Columbia. Here we are, and now we're going to play Pretend again. Boom, interact with that. We're going to go to Paris now, which was the last survival map I have out in the workshop for this whole project. Get there as fast as we can, I promise. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Oh my god, we teleported. Wow, here we are. Okay, so here we are in Paris, which is also a survival map. Modeled after the Burial at Sea DLC. Another wall of heroes right there. Everyone's favorite weapon, Le Pain Supreme. Which I gotta fix, because I want to be able to, like, pack-a-punch it. For some reason, it, like, won't let me pack-a-punch, even though I have the version for it. So we'll come on through. Let me kill these guys. You can see all the coins he just dropped. As I mentioned before, the This vendor specifically uses them, the dollar bill one. Just go ahead and interact with these coins. I do have to change it so you can just walk into them instead of having to interact. But I think that'll be an easy fix. And then we'll push on through. Dang, this map is huge. It's gonna get even bigger. We're working on the last area today. Lepane pack should be 2 baguettes. It's a pretty fucking good idea. But I think it might be a pain in the ass to do the left-handed animations. Even if I try to mirror it. But I can look into it. So we have Chat's Toys and Books. This entire toy store was made specifically by Chat. Everything they wanted, I put in here. So you'll see there's a lot of like BO3 nostalgia from the actual game. We got like toys in here, tanks, the actual characters, the Chronorium. Zombie, go away. Ice Grenade stopped by and he was like, hey, you should put my thing in there. Boom, we got Ice Grenade's emblem. Liquid Divinium. My favorite gun, personally. I love this thing. The staves, all sorts of goodies in here. Nothing really interactable, it's just for fun that we made this. Summoning key. Sophia. I think in the survival map, like the power switch is like right here. So let's go ahead and move on through. Another vendor as well. He's the perk one. And then in the Burial at Sea DLC in BioShock Infinite, it literally just like loops around. And then it starts getting like dark and evil. And then you just go back that way, right? Well, I think that fucking sucked and it was boring. So what I did was just came up with this shit on my own. There's like an underground like catacomb. So then you come on down through here. And none of this is actually in BioShock Infinite. I literally just made it up. And so you'll come through, you got like a wall by, all these little tunnels. And then boom, you'll notice, you'll be like, wow, this looks a lot like Origins. There's a lot of Origins assets, you got the 115 rocks. Is that going to tie into anything? Absolutely. Origins is canon to this because the game's multiverse, I can play around with shit like that. So Origins is going to have a main like impact into the story I have for the Easter egg with this. And how I'm going to connect to you, you're going to see, and you're going to be like, wow, I think that's pretty genius, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, so all these right here, this does get pretty tight when you're playing actually in the map and you got all the zombies on you. Wall buys and shit right there, I gotta put one. Well, it's Paris, they had tons of tunnels. Yeah, that was my thought process for it. I was like, well, I mean, there are actual Paris catacombs, so why the fuck not? Come on through, zombies just jump over there. Here we are right here. Canonically, France did have a ton of 115 elements, so it theoretically makes sense. Yes, but 115 didn't exist in BioShock Infinite. And the story I have lined up for this is going to connect the use of 115 and everything you see in here. And then we have the Wonder Weapon, which is a lot of fun to make. Show you how it works if you haven't seen this or haven't played the survival maps. Ugh. Ding! It's a wave gun. Alright, so let's move on through. This is a two-way door. You can buy it from here, buy it over there. Got the death machine. Barrier over there. And then we'll make our way up. Ladders are always funky in BO3, bear with me. And then we'll come right here, boom. Back. Now you did a full loop as a traditional map. So now we're going to head back to Colombia. Pull out our skyhook. And then you can come over there to this entire wall, this whole thing. It'll connect you. And you can use, multiple people can use the skyhook at the same time. You don't have to wait. And I believe me and Chris tested that last time we played. Then this brings you all the way back here. You can interact. Now you're back here at the beginning of Columbia, at least. And then you can use this one to head all the way back. Loops you all the way through. This was a lot of fun to make. And then the last thing I have to show you is the the actual bathysphere. And if the next time I actually make like an update video, no one else is gonna see that. It's just gonna be like me just going over like updates I have. So what you're gonna see right now is actually currently in the works, and is only between us and whoever watches this stream right here. Curious how you did the skyhook code. Is it 1,000,000 structs? It is literally 1,000,000 structs. So what happens, I have the players, like, they hide their arms. I can't remember the line of code, what the fuck it's called. The function or whatever. Just interact with this trigger. Your arms go down. It links the player who selected the trigger to a struct. And then that struct goes through a set of struct origins that are just lined up along this path. And it goes to the next, and the next, and the next. And then I did some, like, math to calculate, like, the speed based on the distance between each struct. And then I just re-replicated that function over and over and over for multiple different paths. That was a lot of hand-wavy talk, I know. I think I gave it to someone because they were like, hey, do you have something that I could use? Because it's similar to the blimp right there. How the blimps move. We can look at that in a second. Let's see if we can move over. See, like the... Oh, let's fucking head over there. Go away! My skyhook, bitch. The hooks won't do collision down thing with multiple people. No, so when me and Chris play, because we like play test the full one whenever I have like an update, and there was no issues. So I think the only issue I had was that it wasn't working with people, and then I fixed that. Let's head over to the blimp. So I did the exact same thing. I linked that model right there to a struct, and then I just moved the struct down a path of struct origins in a circle. And then it like turns and matches the angles over a certain rate of time. And it just goes in a loop all the way around. Same thing with that one back there. And I think I have like one more floating somewhere. And now the surprise thing. Let's head over to Rapture. I think it's over here. So after I hope I have the trigger system set up working. I know I have it blocked off. So you beat the Easter egg, you've gone through, you beat the boss, blah, 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 blah. Right? You come in here, and then this will be accessible. Let's see if the trigger's working. I don't know what's going to happen. And then you should be able to interact with this. No, it's not working. Oh, no, no, no. I must have it turned off or something. But the bathysphere will work. You'll interact with it. I'll just do it, like, manually. You'll come down here. I think we built this, like, a couple months ago. This little subterranean tunnel. It'll move you through. There's a whole animation that you watch. And then you come straight up. And now you're on, like, the outside area. And then you make your way up through. And there's going to be a lighthouse. Which is not visible. Dang, I can't show you. Well, maybe in the map I can walk through. But this is like the spawn one. Oh, there it is. It's back there. Maybe? No, it's all hidden. Alright, I'm sorry, Chad. I can't show you in this right here. But there's like, you come up the water. And then it lands you right here. But I have all the models hidden so that you can't see them in the vista. Dang, I wish I had that trigger turned on. I don't know why I shut it off. I thought me just blocking this would suffice. Now, is there anything anyone else wants to see before I show you what we're going to be working on today? Let's head back to Columbia. All players required? Yes. Yep, it'll be an all players required trigger. And then, let me head over to it. See if there's collision on it. Nope, there's not. Okay. So it'll be like an all players required trigger. And then there'll be like the viable ending right here at this door. Or they'll be like, let's say you show up and you're like, fuck, I don't have enough to buy the ending. Or, hey, I want to keep playing. There'll be like a teleport right here, which will bring you back to Columbia. And then there'll be a portal you just go to and from. So you can either keep playing or use the Bible ending. Let's head back to Columbia. And I think I'm gonna have like the portal back, maybe like set up right here where the shield part is. And then like when you're done playing, if you're like, man, I have enough points, or like I'm whatever the fuck, you can just fucking come here and teleport back to that lighthouse. Holy shit, Nick! I'm so glad you're here. Alright guys, the stream's over. Have a nice day. No, Nick, I wouldn't do that to you. Glad you're back. Good to be back, dude. I had to take a little bit of time. Had some stuff going on. Get Nick out of here. Who invited him? Oh, also, you can go back into the church as well. I don't know if I said that earlier. So after you teleport in here, you can actually go back in here. Because this is going to be a point of interest as well. Also, because you spawn in here in the beginning. So that you can come through here, do whatever you got to do to open this up. See, all we need is Ash and Clancy, and the whole family's here. Alright, chat, if no one has anything else to see or has any questions, I think I'm going to jump into the full Radiant map and then to show you guys that lighthouse. And then we will we'll get to work. Nick, I didn't mean it. Come back. Nah, you hurt his feelings, dude. Now he's never going to do our work for you again. Alright, let's get out of this. Let's jump in Radiant. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to open. See if I remember the buttons for Radiant. It's been so damn long. Super cool wallpaper. Thanks. I think this is like the standard Microsoft line. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can open. I know you can. It's not like this is arguably one of the biggest maps on the workshop. Right, here we are. Head over to this lighthouse I teased you guys about. Alright, here we are. So this is like, you come out the water, like I said, there's gonna be like a black screen that kind of like, as you're like maybe, I think it's like here, the screen like goes black. And then it comes back as you're popping out the water. This thing's lagging on me, Jesus Christ. As you fucking pop out the water in the bathysphere, boom, you'll see the whole lighthouse. And then it moves along the path until it gets to here. Then the hatch opens up. And you make your way up through, and then here's like the door, like I said, to the original lighthouse from the first game. And also at the very end of BioShock Infinite. And then the buyable trigger right there. Tons of goodies. But we will not be in this version of the map. We're going to be working on the last area. The final one, chat. After a year and some change. The last whole area. Let's go ahead and open that up right now. The actual boss fight arena. Wonder how long Virgo's Transit takes to open. To open, I think it takes a couple minutes when I watch his streams. And then, yeah, his thing's fucking huge, dude. But, okay, we have, this is gonna be, which is the, like, the final ending in, the game, where you fight, like, you kill Comstock, you fight all the Zeppelins, blah, blah, blah. So this is actually gonna be the ending area. And I have, like, a rough... I'm like losing my voice, Jesus. I have like a little rough like outline of it. Just some basic models. We got our boy Bob to help me with scaling. And we're probably gonna be working on maybe these like outside areas right here. And then I'll just put this whole prefab in the full one. Set up a teleport system. Continue working on the Easter egg, which I have almost done coded up. And then the only thing left for this whole project before I release it is just this area, the bosses, implementing and testing the Easter egg and the voice lines. My goal was this December, by like the end of this year to have released, but because of this little setback I had and time I had to take off, it's probably going to get pushed to like early next year was when I'll release this on the workshop. So keep that in mind. And so yeah, I was like playing around with some models right here. And I'm pretty much going to be trying to redesign. Let's see if I can find it. This right here. Shout the fuck out to Play-Doh Bear. So we're going to be working on this like right here as well. Trying to recreate this. Because for the life of me, I cannot find the actual fucking model for this. So I have to like build it from scratch, which sucks. I've had to do that a couple things, but that's okay. And so this is essentially like what this is going to be right here. I just have like a rough like brush out of it. Does the Paris/Rapture TP, whatever the fuck that stands for, take you here, or is it a different method? There's going to be a, oh, the teleport. there's going to be a different method that gets you there. The teleport in the Lutece lab just takes you between those two areas. There will be a tear that brings you to this. Especially, like, up on the command deck when I actually, like, build it. So my goal is to have it, like, you spawn up here on the command deck, which is, like, nothing right now. There'll be a whole, like, you know, animation, voice lines. You can be fighting everything here. You can be fighting the fucking Songbird. You can be fighting the goddamn, all the bosses I have. The Fireman, the Handyman, the fucking, the Patriot. All that shit. And then if you beat it and you can escape, you'll go back through a tear, never come back to this area, and then you can either escape, keep playing, whatever you want. Could just reuse the clock faces and edit from air. Could do that. Alright, let's see. Let me start experimenting a little bit. Shut up my effects. I'm just praying that the boss fight won't be another Revelations. What was wrong with the... What about the Revelations boss fight that you didn't like? What's your opinion on that? So that I can do exactly that. No, I'm just kidding. Did it not save all the fucking models? I had like more models here. Alright, so I don't know. It was just killing a couple of pop skins and killing the Shadow Man, and that's it. What I have planned for the main, for the boss fight is a little bit more in depth than that, so it won't be as like straightforward. But I think it's gonna be hell. Like, I think it's gonna fucking suck with the amount of like bosses and zombies and shit. The fucking Songbird, everything. And then, like, that's all just gonna be attacking you, and you're gonna have to be doing other shit. So it's gonna be pretty meaty boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't that bad, just a little underwhelming for the being the end of the game. I can see that. At the time playing it for the first time and beating it, was like, yeah, right, you get that million XP after you fucking go through all the maps, you get all the fucking worms and shit. But I definitely see your point as to, like, it was a little underwhelming, like, what you had to do. I like that you had different phases of, like, the, like, prior to, like, the very end. When you're getting the summoning key, I really liked that you had, like, different phases of, the Margwas. I thought that was pretty cool. So are all the AI done then? No. The last thing I was doing was the Patriot, and then I stopped there. I still have to finish the Patriot, the Fireman. I'll actually show you guys, because it's been a while. I'll show you guys all the AIs. Because I show all my stream viewers everything I have. Let's see. Tools, models. What did I do with them? What did I do with them, chat? Shit, did you steal them? Where'd they go? Here. BioShock tools. BioShock boss rigs. There we go. So these are all the AIs right here. Yeah, last thing I was doing was we finished the Big Daddy and the Handyman. The Big Daddy will only be in Rapture because I mean that's where the fuck he is. And then we have the Fireman, the Patriot, which I was working on last. He's tricky because I have to get the scripts for the oh my god, who's the fucking robot? The Civil Protector. Because I want him to be able to shoot you with that gun, because that's what he does in the fucking game. And then maybe like melee if you get close to him. So I was working on him last. Still have him to do, and of course our big boy right here. That's gonna be fun. So then these are all the AIs I'm gonna have in the map. And mind you, I'm doing all of this by myself. So it is taking me a very long time. Yes, I have help from people in the mod tools like community who help out with like questions and stuff, but like this whole project is by myself. So that's why it's taking me forever. Songbird looks sick as fuck. Yeah, dude, I think he's gonna be the coolest. I think him and the Patriot are probably my favorite. Right. Pull up my little reference. And I just have like this on the other side, my other screen, so I can reference what the fuck I'm doing. Because I want to get this as accurate as I can. This whole map, everything I do, I want it accurate. Yeah, I was talking to my friend about the map and glazing it because the 3 survival maps are great. He thought there was a team behind it all. Well, thank you so much for that. Yeah, thank you for playing it and hyping it up to your friend. And no, it's just myself. Solo project. Probably would have been done if I had like a team or like someone on here with me working, but that's okay. And I don't want to rush it because I want it to be like I have an idea, I have it set in my mind, this is what I want. You know, I want it as detailed, as fun, all the features, so I don't want to like cut corners unless I like fucking have to. Does the Songbird work familiar to the dragon? I don't know yet, I haven't got to him. I would like him to be able to fly around. The flying around is going to be interesting. If I can figure it out. Hopefully I can. Worst case scenario, he'll just spawn in, land, and then like walk around and try and kill you. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario is he'll do like attacks and then fucking like, you know, fly around and jump, etc. Looks like someone beat me to my Gmod BO3 Zombies idea on the workshop, at least part of it. That's okay. There's like 400 transits out there and 4 million knocks, so I wouldn't worry about it. As long as you make the best thing that you want, you'll be good to go, dude. Have it like little waves? Yeah, I would argue that. Yeah, like you get through like phases. But in the meantime, you're also fighting all the other AIs and the zombies that I told you. While, like, and those are just, like, the bosses trying to kill you. Like, you're still going to be able to do stuff on this ship for the story. And, of course, kill him. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. So it will be hell? Yeah, it's going to be fucking hell. Is it going to be the whole airship from Infinite? No, we're just on the upper deck. And I have, like, just a blimp. Oops. I just have, like, the blimp you saw in game spinning around. I gotta find the actual, like, warship models. This is like a placeholder right now. But it's just gonna be the upper one. You're not gonna go through all the 4 decks that you do in the game. And then, like, for this boss fight, if I find that it's too fucked up, then, like, you know, maybe I'll dumb it down. Because I don't want it to be, like, ignorant. I want people to have fun after they get through all the nonsense I'm going to have them do in the map. I don't want them to get here and it's just, like, unplayable. Alright, I need Bob. Where the fuck is Bob? Do not like that song. And like this is gonna rotate inside an encased circle. Okay, let's see. We need to have this encased. So maybe I'll put actually this up here. I wish I could get like the actual model for this. But we're gonna get creative, don't you worry. I'm alert, just need to watch the rest of the Michigan-Ohio State game. Totally understandable. Who are you rooting for? circular railing, dude. Oh, no. Damn it. Alright, we gotta find like a round fucking rail. Maybe like curve. Six type of palm trees, my goodness. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of the same, like, models. They're just, like, a little different. Like, maybe, like, the color of, like, the leaves. Maybe the orientation. Just helps add some variety. So that's an option. Trying to look through like the moon pack because I feel like that would have exactly what I need. Woo! Excuse me. Okay, so I need like a glass encasement. Probably just do that with a brush. And there's like a dome that connects it. Okay. Shrink this down just a little bit. And this is subject to change. I just need something here to me like reason with. Oh, I could use these rails. Maybe. No, I can't. Fuck did that go? Jesus. Let's see if I can find like a dome model. Nope, I have to make that by hand. Okay. It's like a dome that's coming up to it. And there's no like circular support, man. Ooh, maybe. Zone lights. Alright, let's see what that looks like with the lighting built. Okay, it looks like there's... Looks like the light is encapsulating this entire bitch. Can I do that? Could try and do an omni light. Alright, let's get some fucking steam, some lights going. Okay, okay. Let's build that. I think I need to cover that. I think it looks good, but I think I made it too small. But might be able to fix that. Might have to just get creative. Because this whole region should be lit. So I think I'm going to put a set of lights under here that just come down. Bright as I want it. Not gonna move for a reason? What? Hello? Fucking have to make a new light? What the fuck? Do I have something locked? I want to find some like ambient steam on the floor. Okay. Copy that light. Okay, so let's... This, I'm feeling pretty good as like a little test model. If I can't find the actual one, I'll probably just spread this around to these other ones. Like turn it into a prefab or something. But now I'm just going to start detailing like this area, like the surrounding, what's around it. Specifically, definitely need some like some crates and ropes and, you know, piles of just shit all around. Didn't even realize you were still here. You hadn't said anything, so I thought you were asleep while mapping. No, I've just been in the zone. I apologize, chat. Focusing. Still alive, chat. Chat, are we all still alive? Hopefully I haven't put y'all to sleep yet. Yet. It's like when the bus driver in school put us to sleep. Cat. We are still here, chat. We are still grinding. I had to use every ounce of brain power just to focus on recreating this shit right here instead of having a model. Which we might just rock with because I worked for what, like an hour on that? And just think, chat, this is only one tiny section of this whole area. Yo, boom. So I can copy this, and then I'll probably turn all of this into a prefab, and then place them on each of these corners. Danny, welcome back. OSU crushed Michigan. Is that what we wanted? I think you left when I asked. I was like, who are you rooting for? Alright, let's copy all this shit. I feel pretty good about this. I couldn't care less. I love Notre Dame. Oh, I see. It's like me when I hear I live in Colorado, so it's nothing but Broncos this, Broncos that, Broncos this, Broncos that. Broncos also have crazy fans. That makes sense. Dude, I'll go to a grocery store. I swear to God, I'll see them, like, wiling the fuck out when they lose, dude. I saw dudes, like, slamming boxes of Cheez-Its, fucking drinks and shit, like, fucking Broncos let me down again. People go nuts here. You get executed, you say something bad about the Broncos. Alright, I think that's everything.
I am losing myself, even if you don't know it. I'm losing my
Fucking hit cap locks every time.
maybe pray I don't show it.
That.
That's the only way that it can be. I am lost, losing myself, losing myself. I am lost, I am lost. Losing myself, losing myself. Losing myself.
Okay, okay. Did I copy the effect? Fuck. Oh, no, I did. Can't really see it. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna set up a set of spotlights. Because this area seems like it's kind of dark here. Yeah, you have like the moonlight coming in, but I think it needs to be a little bit more bright. I think I'm gonna set up just a couple on like these corners, pointing down. When you first enter the boss fight, something scary has to pop up, like a quest line saying survive. That could be good. There is going to be a main antagonist giving you, like, you know, running his mouth the whole time talking shit, that you're gonna have to deal with in this area. Maybe I can have, like, the songbird scare the shit out of people when it spawns in. Will that be Comstock? Comstock is going to make an appearance in this. Wavy! Got the clowns from Dobby from my map like a month ago. Just gotta fix it up a little bit. Oh, fuck yeah, I did. This is good, by the way. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm struggling to find an effect I need for this light. Like, I'm just trying to have some, like, steam or fog, just ambient floating around it, and I just can't fucking find it, dude. Like, something like this, but this is, like, coming off the ground. I want just something just ambient in these lights. What if there is, like, we just, nope. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Maybe not that one. Yes. Literally, yes. Alright, let's set up these lights around. Just do these light bulbs. Maybe. Okay. Let's build the lighting and see how that looks. Might have to turn down the intensity. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if that's too bright, not bright enough. Maybe not bright enough. Maybe it is bright enough. Let's actually see how it looks in-game. Let's do a quick compile light link. Thankfully, it won't take too long on this little baby map because this is literally just all I have. And let's see how it looks in-game. Because I can never, like, 100% tell from, like, Radiant. Yeah, we are nearing the end. If you haven't already, help a brother out. Smash the fucking like button. Join the Discord. Donate $1 trillion. Whatever fits your fancy. We're going to go ahead and test this out real quick. And then we might call it a day. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, let's see. I think once those are spinning, it'll be good. Alright, what are we thinking, Chad? What are we thinking? These lights too fucking bright? I think they need to be turned down just a little bit. Or at least like the Omni light that's inside. A little bright, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just fall through this because it's not clipped. I think these are a good size. And I think this is pretty ample space for like running around with like everything you're going to be dealing with. I think the space is good. Because I want it to be a little challenging, but I don't want you fucked when you get in here. And then you will be able to run on these stairs. I just don't have any collision on them yet, so I gotta like fly up, and then you'll be able to come like up here. All around. If I can get it to work, I would like you to be able to use your skyhook, just like you do in the game, to like whip around. I'll just have to have like a release point at certain ones. Maybe it like zips you across. Maybe like there's a stop point here. You can run. But that's later. That's like once this is like done. Little fun little details. Yeah, I think I'll just turn down the Omni light on that. On all of these. Whoa! Let's do that real quick. that does. So it's not the Omni that's the problem, it's the actual light that's protruding out. I'll turn that back up to 10. We have the actual lights. Spotlights. Bro, it's always such a nightmare. Let me just hide these. I think that's better. I don't think it's as like burning the retinas. Lights the area fine. Maybe a little more. This was 16 what it was at. 14. I think 14 might be our sweet spot. Okay. Sweet. Alright, this is pretty good. We got a lot of lighting effects. These lights right here, which took me forever to build by hand. And we still have a lot of work to do on this. Like, we gotta add like the collision on the stairs. We gotta like build all this shit up here. Detail it. We have a whole like deck we have to build here, like where the command station is for the fucking Zeppelin. Still have a lot to do. This is gonna take a little while, but you guys have been awesome this whole time. Good to be back. It's been like a month and some change. If you haven't already joined the fucking Discord, message me directly on there, ask questions, see updates, pictures, etc. Let me know if something's fucked up in any survival map. And I don't know when I'm going to stream again. Hopefully it won't be as long as it was this time. But you guys are awesome. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Map looks sick, man. Can't wait. Thank you so much for your kind words. And I will see you guys later.
Thank you.